So, good morning once again, everyone. In the last class, we have discussed three criterias. We have discussed three criteria for congruency. The first one was triple S, in which we have seen two triangles are said to be congruent by the criteria triple S if the corresponding three sides are equal in them. So we can say by triple S they are congruent. Similarly, we have seen the next criteria as side angle side, in which when two sides and the including angle, class, if you remember, two sides and the including angle. Suppose this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and this angle is equal to this angle. So we call this side angle side. We always go in a continuation class. We always go in a continuation like this. Okay, you will not go like this, that side is coming, then side is coming, not like this. This is the wrong way. You have to go in a continuation. First side comes, then angle comes, then side comes, then it is correct. Okay, and if you are observing it correctly, this single dash signifies these two are equal. These double dash are signifying these two are equal. These triple dash are signifying that these two are equal. Lavya, it is not important to go for clockwise or anti-clockwise. Important thing is continuation. Suppose I have A, B, C. I have to go in such a way that things are coming in continuation. There is no what you say gap in between. So when you I start from this side B and I go this way, it is fine because first BA is coming, then angle is coming, then AC is coming. But if I go in this direction, that will be wrong. Why that will be wrong? Because this is a gap in between. This BC will be a gap. So we need to avoid any gaps. Okay, we need to avoid any gaps. So this was side angle side. And third that we have done, yes, important thing is it should be a included angle. Third thing we have studied was angle side angle, which was similar only. So two triangles are said to be congruent using the criteria angle side angle if one angle side and the third angle in continuation are equal. So you can observe there are two angles and including side equal in the two triangles, then they are called congruent triangles by the criteria angle side angle. Now let us take the fourth criteria. Class, what is the fourth criteria? Please answer. Yes, beta. The fourth criteria, Lavya is saying RHS. Others? Okay, let's go for RHS. No issue. The fourth criteria is RHS. This criteria is specially for which triangle? Right angle triangle. This criteria can be utilized only in right angle triangle. Okay. Yes. Before that, let us see one thing. Suppose this is a right angle triangle. Second right angle triangle. This is A, B, C, P, Q, R. Class, so doubt in question number 4. Okay, but I will discuss, don't worry. Class, suppose you don't know about anything about this RHS right now. Okay, try to forget RHS right now, but just think for once what I am saying. If it is given to you that angle B and angle Q are right angles, this AC is equal to PR and this BC is equal to RQ. Which criteria is coming to you? If you observe these things and you forget about RHS right now, which criteria is coming to you in continuation? No, Bani. In continuation, I'm asking. If you say in continuation, you are getting either side, first side is coming, then side is coming, then angle is coming. So in continuation you are getting side angle. Class, try to observe those who are saying it is SAS, they are wrong, because angle is not in between, angle is at the third place. So the criteria which is coming right now is side AC, side CB, and angle B. So side angle is coming. Or if you reverse it, first angle is coming, then side is coming, then side is coming, or angle side. So class, are these two any criteria for congruency? Are SSA or ASS are any criteria for congruency? No, they are not any criteria for congruency. So in that case, we can say these triangles are not congruent. But for our, what you say, convenience, there was a special triangle which can use these three things. And that special triangle is right angle triangle. The special triangle which can go through this criteria is right angle triangle. Let us see what it means. It says if right angle, comma, hypotenuse and one side of a triangle is equal to right angle, hypotenuse and one side of second triangle, then triangles are congruent. By RHS criteria. So class, we have observed one thing. If we had a simple triangle, this criteria wouldn't have helped. But just because it is a right angle triangle, we can utilize this RHS theorem. Okay, Nana is saying, sir, we will go as ABC, we will get SAS. Okay, Nana, I have told you, you cannot go from ABC. The reason being, this AB is not utilized. This is a gap. This is a khai. You cannot jump this khai. Okay, Nana, this AB is like a gap you cannot jump. Okay, that is why we have to go in continuation only. Okay, those who are saying they're not able to understand, Ashmit and Ryan, but this is the criteria known as RHS criteria, which is applicable only in right angle triangle. Okay, try to understand in any two triangles which are right angle triangles. See, we have a triangle ABC and we have a triangle QPR. Try to observe. Okay, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is 90 degree. Suppose AC is given to us as 5 centimeter. This QR is given to us as 5 centimeter. This AB is given to us as 3 centimeter. And this is also 3 centimeter. I'm telling you, but the full form of RHS is right angle, hypotenuse, and side. So class, try to first write what is given to us. We can say in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, first thing given to us is angle B is equal to which angle, class? Please tell. First thing given to us is angle B equal to angle P. And by luck, they both are 90 degree angles. Second thing we observe is AB is equal to, class, AB is equal to, yes, AB is equal to QP is equal to 3 centimeter. Second thing we have observed. The third thing that we are observing is AC is equal to this QR. They both are 5 centimeter. Now see, if we see with earlier knowledge, we will think it is a angle side, side. If we think with the earlier knowledge, we will get angle side, side, which is not a criteria, class, which is not a criteria. So we have one more way to understand this. Because this triangle is a right angle triangle, we can say, as we have one right angle, as we have one hypotenuse and one side equal to other triangle, we can say by RHS they are congruent. So class, are you able to understand what I am saying? You just need to see one thing, that we have one right angle equal to one right angle of other triangle, hypotenuse of one triangle equal to hypotenuse of other triangle, and one side of this triangle equal to that triangle. So we can say by RHS, what is RHS? Right angle, comma, hypotenuse and side, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle. Please tell me the name, class. Tell me the name. Triangle ABC is congruent to which triangle? Please observe carefully. Those who are saying PQR, please observe carefully. Angle B is 90 degree and angle P is 90 degree. Okay, you are saying it is QPR. Let us check. Most of you are saying QPR. Let us check. First thing we can say, AB should come equal to QP. So AB, QP, correct. AC should come equal to QR. First and third, correct. Angle B should come equal to angle P. Angle B, angle P. So we are absolutely correct. This name is correct. Fine. Now tell me this one. Mm, okay, okay. Okay, leave it, leave it. It is not correct to ask. Not fine. I was just asking to make it a little bit twisted, but not possible to make that. Okay, leave it. Now let's see the questions of 7.2 class. Exercise 7.2. Okay, in 7.2, if you observe one by one, suppose I take question number 1, C parts. So fifth criteria is left. Okay. You were saying only 4 criteria are there. The fifth criteria is AAS. Total there are 5 criteria. The fifth one we can see is angle side. So let us see two triangles in which suppose A, B, C and P, Q, R. This angle is 30 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, and this is 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So again, if you see in continuation, कोई बात नहीं बेटा मोक्षिता, if there are 4 only, no issue, you can understand. This is also very easy. So angle equal to angle, angle equal to angle, and one side equal to one side of two triangles, then also triangles are congruent. Ashmit, we call it angle side only. Okay, so not ASS is wrong. We only take AAS. So angle is coming first, Again, angle is coming in continuation, and then a side is coming. So the criteria is angle, angle, side. Here also angle, angle, side. So if two angles in continuation and one side are coming, we can say the triangles are congruent. That's it. So we have taken total 5 criteria for congruency. Now class, are we ready for the questions? Shall we start? Shall we start the question, beta? Sir, in book also only 4 are given. No issue, beta. This last one is extra. You can just write it down. It is very easy to understand. Okay. Now 7.2. Question number 1. Mokshita saying, please repeat. But double AS angle angle side. When two angles are coming in continuation and then a side is coming, we can call the criteria is angle angle side. We have seen 5 criteria. Now when we apply these criteria in the questions, it will be clear to us. Don't worry. Okay, Mokshita. When we solve the question, it will be easy for us to understand. In question number 1, they are saying which congruence criterion do we use in the following? Suppose I take A part. In A part, they are saying two triangles are there, A, B. You all are requested to see in your books also. And second triangle is DEF. Now see what they have given us. First, they are saying AC equal to DF. So AC, I am putting a single dash. DF, I am putting a single dash. Then they are saying BC equal to EF. AB equal to DE. AB double dash, DE double dash. Then they are saying BC equal to EF. Triple dash, triple dash. So class, what do we observe? This is the first criteria that we have learned. It is by criteria triple S. So by triple S criteria, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle. Please tell me class fast. ABC is congruent to Tushita is saying DFE. Please observe carefully. Some are saying DEF. Okay, maximum are saying DEF. So I suppose it is correct. Let us check now. AC should come equal to DF. AC is first and third. DF is first and third. Correct. BC should come equal to EF. BC, EF. Correct. So if two measurements are verified in your name, it is correct. You have to verify at least two measurements. Okay. So this is the correct name. Now let us take Mokshita, not DFE, beta, DEF. Mokshita, are you able to understand why the name is DEF? Please confirm. Okay. No, sir. Okay. Mokshita, please see again. While writing the name, it is a what you say it is a art to write the name of triangles in this case. You need to understand what is given to you. First tell me, Mokshita, AB is equal to what? Yes, beta, we have to see that. Mokshita, please tell me AB is equal to what? AB is equal to DE. Very good. So in the first two places, we can have DE or ED. That is for confirm. Mokshita, these are the two possible cases that we are having. Now, the third thing left is F. Now, Mokshita, we have to find the correct one. To find the correct one, we need to check other thing also. Please tell me, Mokshita, this BC is equal to what? Mokshita, BC equal to what? BC is equal to, yes, BC equal to EF. So, BC is second and third position, EF is second and third position. That is why this is correct and this is wrong. Okay, that is why we gave the name as DEF. Now I hope it is clear to you, Mokshita. Let us take now the third part. The third part is, again we have two triangles, LMN and FGH. Questions are very easy. We have almost discussed every type. Okay, answers are coming from you. Very good. FGH. Now, what is given to us? Angle MLN equal to FGH. Angle MLN. It is this angle. Angle MLN. Let me call it 1. Angle 1. And second is angle FGH. FGH. This angle. Let me call it angle 2. So given to us is angle 1 equal to angle 2. Then they are saying angle NML. NML. This angle. Let me call it 3. So angle 3 is equal to angle GFH. GFH. This call 4. So 3 equal to 4 given to us. And finally, they are saying ML equal to FG. ML equal to FG. This ML equal to FG. So class, observe, if you observe, this is a simple criteria. First an angle is coming, then a side is coming, then an angle is coming in continuation. If you go in this direction, it will be wrong, because if you go in this direction, there is a chi. MN and NL are the traps. They are the blank spaces. You cannot move on them. You have to move on a desired path only. Okay. And the path given to you is this one. This is the correct path to go. This is the correct path to go. Okay. I hope you are able to understand. The criteria used is angle side angle, and we can say triangle MNL is congruent to, please answer, triangle MNL is congruent to, please answer, triangle MNL is congruent to, okay, Nana is saying FHG, Ekta is saying HGF, others please try. Okay, so maximum are saying FHG, some are saying FGH. So now Nana also has changed the answer as FGH. So class, let's confirm which one is correct. ML should come equal to FG. ML should come equal to FG. No, it is not coming, class. It is not coming. ML should come equal to FG. Wrong. This name is wrong. Let us write the name properly. So first thing is ML FG. So either first and third will be FG or it will be GF. One thing is for clear. The remaining thing is H. So amongst these two, one name is correct. What do you say? Which one is correct? Let us see. Angle M and F are coming equal. M and F are coming equal. Angle L and G. L and G. So I think FHG is correct. This is wrong. Class, what do you say? FHG is correct? Yes. FHG is the correct one. Okay. So you need to understand carefully that the corresponding part should be equal. Corresponding angles, corresponding sides. They should be equal in the names. Then only the name is correct. If you are writing the name in a wrong way, it will be wrong. Now let's take the D part. Okay, question number 4 you are asking. The D part is based on RHS, simple. Question number 2 is simple, you can try on your own. Question number 3 also. Let me tell you first question number 3. In question number 3, they have given you some things and they are asking you the reason. Class, please see. They have given you some parts and they are asking the reasons. A simple question, we can see. Moksha, better you try this today. If it is not done, I will discuss tomorrow. Okay. APMQ. In this case, given to us is double dash, that means these are equal. Double angle means these are equal. Okay. Now, first they are asking PM equal to QM. What is the reason? You will write it is given to you. If you observe the figure, you will say it is given. That is why they are equal. Second thing they are asking, angle PMA is equal to angle QMA. Again, if you observe the figure, okay, Mokshita, you want to confirm the answers? In that case, that fourth part of question number 1 is simple RHS criteria. The D part of question 1 is RHS criteria. Beta. So class, in this case also, if you observe, these angles are given to you as equal. So you can write again given. Now, AM equal to AM. Class, AM equal to AM, very simple, because this is common. The reason for AM equal to AM is very simple. It is common. Common side, yes. And finally, they are asking triangle AMP congruent to triangle AMQ. What is the criteria? In the last part, they are asking criterion. Triangle AMP is congruent to triangle AMQ by which criteria, beta? Try to observe. One side is coming, one angle is coming, one side is coming, which is common. So the criteria coming is side angle side. SAS. Yes. Now, question number 4, you have doubts. Let us take. Okay, Mustai, I will take. First, let me clear question 4 doubt. Question number 4 is saying in triangle ABC, angle A is 30, B is 40, C is 110. A, B, C. Angle A is 30, angle B is 40, and C is 110. And similarly, one more triangle is there, PQR. Angle P is 30, angle Q is 40, angle R is 110. Class, please tell me, are these two triangles congruent? Are these two triangles congruent by AAA? AAA is not a criteria. We have already discussed this thing before. AAA is not a criteria. AAA only confirms same shape, but not same size. It never confirms same size. Therefore, we can say triangles can be said similar, but they are not confirmed. We are not confirmed that they are congruent. We are not confirmed that they are congruent. Okay. Yes, because if angles are same, size can be different. We have seen already the cases of square and equilateral triangle. We have seen a small square and a larger square, they all have same angles. As equilateral triangle and a larger equilateral triangle, they have same angle, but they are not congruent. They are similar only. Yes. Now you can ask your doubts. Please ask your doubt. After that, we will finish it. Any other doubt you are having? I hope you can solve the remaining question on your own today. Please ask. Sir, PMA and AMQ are adjacent in question number 3. PMA and QMA. Yes, beta. PMA and QMA are adjacent, but adjacent is not a reason for being equal. Ekta, you are correct. They are adjacent, but adjacent is not a reason for being equal. Mokshita, I think your doubt was in D part, na? Let me take D part also. Question number 1. Question number 1, D part. In question 1, D part, there are two triangles. The triangle name is BAE. Okay, no. You are saying question number 2, fourth part. But question number 2, C part, there are only 3 parts only. From where you got fourth part? Mokshita, something is wrong. 7.2, question number 2, there are only 3 parts, A, B, C. Last part I meant. Okay. Question number 2, last part. Last part it is saying, it is given that, okay, you want to show ART is congruent to PEN. There are two triangles, ART and PEN, and they are giving you some cases. But I remain out, we will discuss tomorrow. Now what they are saying in C part is, if it is given that AT equal to PN, AT equal to PN, and you are to use ASA criteria. Okay, so class, this is given to you and you want to use ASA criteria. Then what do you need? Please ask, or please tell class, what do you need? You already have a side. What do you need? You need two angles. Class, try to observe. You already have a side given equal to you. You need to give two angles which are coming either side of this side. So you need to prove this angle 1 equal to angle 2 and this angle 3 equal to angle 4. If this is given to you, you can easily use ASA criteria. Okay, so we can say we want first thing angle 1 equal to angle 2, and second thing we want is angle 3 equal to angle 4. Okay, now the time is up. Let me switch off this recording.